Welcome to the Rundown Livestream. I'm thrilled to have you here for this evening to get to the bottom line of one of the most captivating mysteries in the tech world, the hunt for Bitcoin's mysterious founder. Tonight we're exploring the elusive identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, the famous figure behind the revolutionary cryptocurrency known as Bitcoin. I encourage you to join in the conversation, share your thoughts, also your opinions and your comments, and really help unravel the mystery surrounding Bitcoin's origin. This evening's broadcast is brought to you by Bambino's Shave Cream. The Rundown is proud to have Bambino's Shave Cream as a sponsor who sells the best shaving cream on the market. Bambino's Shave Cream is formulated for the smoothest, comfortable shave every time, leaving your skin feeling fresh and as smooth as a baby's bottom. Made with non-harmful ingredients, gentle on all skin types, including sensitive skin. Experience a difference with Bambino Shave Cream. Visit BambinoShaveCream.com or scan the QR code here and use code BABYSMOOTH at checkout to get 15% off their flagship product. Hate shaving? Love Bambinos. All right, let's get into the rundown for this evening. Let's talk about the significance of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that was created in 2008 by an unknown person or potentially a group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Unlike traditional currencies, Bitcoin operates without a central authority, relying instead on peer-to-peer technology to facilitate instant payments. Its significance lies in the groundbreaking use of blockchain technology, a public ledger that records all transactions. This innovation has paved the way for a new era of financial systems, offering enhanced security, transparency, and potentially reducing the need for intermediaries like banks. Bitcoin has inspired the creation of thousands of other cryptocurrencies and has become a symbol of financial freedom and technological advancements. Now, for the mystery of Satoshi Nakamoto. Well, it lies really in the true identity of the person or group who created Bitcoin. Despite being the mind behind a revolutionary technology, Nakamoto has remained completely anonymous. The name first appeared in the Bitcoin white paper in 2008, but since then there has been no verifiable information about who Satoshi truly is. Now, over the years, various individuals have been suspected or have claimed to be Nakamoto, yet none have provided conclusive proof. And theories range from Nakamoto being an individual cryptographer or a programmer to a collective effort by a group of people. This anonymous side of it really adds a layer of intrigue to the Bitcoin story and has led to widespread speculation and investigative efforts by journalists and researchers alike. Now, the question remains, who is Satoshi Nakamoto? And will we ever truly know? It's one of the most enduring mysteries in the tech world, or is it? This week, HBO released a documentary titled Money Electric, The Bitcoin Mystery, and it claims in this episode to reveal the true identity of Bitcoin's mysterious creator, Satoshi. Now, it's directed by Emmy-nominated filmmaker Colin Hobach, known for his work on Q, Into the Storm. This documentary is now running on Max, and it promises to delve deep into the enigma surrounding Nakamoto, and it could have significant implications for the cryptocurrency world. Now, right now in this part of this stream, I'm not going to do a reveal, so you might really want to skip at the tail end of it, put your fingers in your ears so you can find out on your own by checking out that documentary on Max. Now, we have to really look at the birth of Bitcoin. The birth of Bitcoin came from a white paper to early adoption. And in that 2008 white paper, it was released on October 31st, 2008. It was 9 pages of a white paper, and its title was Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. And it was published again on October 31st. This document introduced Bitcoin as a decentralized digital currency that operates without the need for a trusted third party, using a technology at that time, which really turned into an amazing technology called blockchain to record transactions. Now, not quite a number of months later, in January of 2009, was the Bitcoin software launch, and Nakamoto released the first version of the Bitcoin software, which allowed users to mine Bitcoin and confirm transactions on the network. And this marked the official launch of Bitcoin as a functional cryptocurrency. And the meaning of functional is holding value. Now, the early adopters of Bitcoin included cryptographers, tech enthusiasts, and members of the cypherpunk community. Notable early adopters included Hal Finney, a renowned cryptographer who received the first Bitcoin transaction from Nakamoto, and Gavin Anderson, a software developer who ultimately took over the Bitcoin project from Nakamoto. Now, its initial reaction, initially Bitcoin was met with a lot of skepticism and a lot of curiosity. Many saw it as a novel experiment rather than a serious financial asset. However, as more people began to understand its potential, Bitcoin gained traction and started to attract a broader audience. The journey of Bitcoin from a white paper to a global phenomena is a testament to the power of innovation and the impact of early adopters in shaping the future of technology. Now, Nakamoto, theories and suspects. The true identity of Bitcoin's founder, Satoshi Nakamoto, remains one of the greatest mysteries in the tech world. Now, let me cover some leading theories and also suspects. The first is a person named of Dorian Nakamoto. In 2014, a Newsweek article identified Dorian Nakamoto, a Japanese-American man living in California, as the creator of Bitcoin. However, Dorian denied the claim and has largely been debunked. Let's talk about Hal Finney. Hal Finney, a renowned cryptographer, was also the first recipient of the first Bitcoin transaction from Satoshi. His deep involvement in the early days of Bitcoin have really led to it being speculated that he might be Nakamoto. Let's talk about Nick Szabo. An American cryptographer and computer scientist is another prominent suspect. Now, he's known for his work on smart contracts and BitGold, a precursor to Bitcoin. Logistic analysis of Bitcoin white paper has also pointed to Szabo as a potential candidate. And Craig Wright. Craig Wright, an Australian computer scientist, has publicly claimed to be Satoshi Nakamoto, and he has provided technical proof to support his claim. But the cryptocurrency community really remains divided on the validity of his assertions. Now, the advantages of having an unknown creator. The first advantage is decentralization. Nakamoto's absence ensures that no single individual holds sway over Bitcoin, reinforcing its decentralized nature and fostering a sense of collective ownership and responsibility within the community. This part of it being decentralized is such a huge driver for the success of Bitcoin. The second advantage is the focus on technology. Without a central figure, the focus remains on technology and its development rather than on a personal achievement by its founder or even the controversies that might be wrapped up with the founder from the past or moving into the future. The third is mitigating risk. Being anonymous protects Nakamoto from potential legal or regulatory actions, which could have significant implications for Bitcoin's being legitimate and its stability. You've got no single person to point fingers at and go after, especially government regulatory agencies. Now, the disadvantages of having an unknown creator. The first, unanswered questions. The lack of a known creator leaves many questions unanswered about the origins and the future direction. What's the vision moving forward? And it really creates some uncertainty, but it also, in a way, creates a uniqueness that organic development, refinement, and also innovation can happen. The second is trust issues. For some, the founder being anonymous might foster suspicion or doubt, particularly those who prefer transparency in a financial system. Think about this. No person is right now deemed to be the founder of Bitcoin. People might say, well, maybe this is a government created or an intelligence agency created cryptocurrency. So all these things can really come when it comes to trust. You got no person to really look to. A lack of advocacy. An unknown creator cannot publicly advocate for or defend the currency. Now, potentially, this is going to be missing out on leadership, especially during critical moments of development. And we've seen since 2009 what Bitcoin has gone through, its successes, and sometimes its setbacks, but stronger than ever. So now let's talk about that search for Nakamoto. It's been going on since 2009. The search for Satoshi Nakamoto has been a fascinating and ongoing saga. It involves journalists, researchers, and also really some notable investigators. Now, over the years, several high-profile attempts have been made to uncover Nakamoto's true identity. And what I talked about earlier was this documentary done by HBO, which again, it's called Money Electric: The Bitcoin Mystery. And, it really, I'll say right now, who it centered on, and again, didn't even mention the name, but I wrote all this, did all my research, not mentioned earlier, but this came out of, really for me, left field. The name of Peter Todd, and he's a Bitcoin core developer. They're saying in this documentary that he is the potential leading candidate to be Nakamoto. Now, despite these efforts, many after this documentary are still saying that the true identity of Nakamoto is still elusive. Currently, the search continues with various investigators and really legal proceedings, notably Australian computer scientist Craig Wright, who publicly, as I mentioned earlier, publicly claimed that he's Nakamoto. He's testified in a London court about his involvement. And additionally, there was a trial in Florida that's seeking to determine Nakamoto's true identity and the rightful ownership of a substantial Bitcoin fortune. The founder is worth billions. While the mystery persists, the quest to uncover the creator of Bitcoin remains a captivating chapter in the history of cryptocurrency. Maybe just the true founder of Bitcoin might be watching this live stream right now. So, I want to thank you for joining me in on this Rundown live stream, and I hope that you enjoyed today's discussion and you really found it interesting and insightful. I'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions for future topics and trends to cover on upcoming live streams, and please email your recommendations to jim@jimkunkel.com, or you can pop a message into the comments and I will respond back to you. But your feedback truly helps me bring the quality content that you care most about. Well, until next time, keep learning, growing, and thriving. Thank you. Have a good one.